shoot me with your words. You may cut me with your eyes. You may kill me with your hatefulness. But still, like life, I'll rise.
I refuse to accept the view that mankind is so tragically bound to the starless.
It was great. It was great. It was amazing. Oh, somebody turned my mic on. Just saying to you, I want to say a massive. Hold on, that's not good because that's all in the mic. 1, 2. That's better. Turn me off everywhere else. Hold on. How about that? But if you're down in the bottom, just turn off all the other mics because it's going to be close to this mic. Got it? Testing 1, 2. Still echoing. Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2. It's that mic. Turn the volume down on. Okay. And it's muted. Okay. All right. It is what it is. Hello? 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 I'm trying to hear all the things. It's fine. If y'all hear an echo, we don't know. We're trying our best, okay? Yes, pardon those. However, let's keep going. It's at least, we figured it out. Thank you guys for hanging with us. Cheers. We are here in the studio having a little bit of a celebratory drink. So if you're at home and you would like to celebrate it with us, what's your favorite drink? Is it water? Get that. Doesn't matter. Is it Kool-Aid? Is it simply lemonade? That's my favorite when I'm home. Get something, a little something to celebrate with us. We are very happy you're here. So I'm going to do it one more time. Tonight, our hearts and minds are full because we are taking a much well-deserved victory lap for Juneteenth HBG 2026. Yes. Absolutely. I want to send a massive, deep thank you to our incredible volunteers, our tireless vendors. I hope y'all made a lot of money. I heard you did. Our visionary sponsors. Deep thank you to our incredible volunteers. Again and again, the volunteers. The volunteers. If it wasn't for the volunteers, we could have not pulled this off. So you have to understand how important volunteering is to this because people think, we're like, I don't know, rolling in dough. We're not. This year, the city money was very late. The county money is still very late. So we are, we're halfway there. Oh, living on a prayer. Exactly. So, I can sing the whole song, but I won't do that to you. But we thank you guys because even without that immediate help from the city and the county, we made it through Juneteenth HBG. Now, do we owe some people some money? Yes, we do. But we're going to pay you because we know the county is going to come through for us. So I just want y'all to know that. We see you, we value all of you, and this was for all of you. One of the things about Juneteenth that I keep stressing is this is for the community. It's not for me, right? What good is a party if it's just a party of one, in my opinion? All of you partying with us, having a good time, learning with us, celebrating with us, it makes everything so, so great. So we have a packed show tonight, as usual. I'm thrilled to announce that joining me right here on the stage later in the show are two phenomenal forces of our local culture. The brilliant rapper and producer, Real Lituation, is here. Absolutely. And the legendary Mr. Terrence Rebb of Due Process Band is here. Yeah. And this show is all about highlighting the performers and people that came through Juneteenth HBG Week. So we're going to talk about each of them and what they did. Those are just two of the artists that performed. We had a week full of artists and performers, and that's what we want to cultivate for next year. A week of wonderful artists and performers. So we're really happy that they're here. And so how are y'all feeling out there tonight after Juneteenth HBG? Yeah. Because the energy last week was amazing. Even the residual energy tonight is amazing because we all had an amazing time. I mean, the tears that rolled down my face at different points because of how awesome everything was. It was a week to remember. So, because the energy is electric, we are going to get on with the show. Let's sweep these streets. Let's see what greatness we achieved around the town and around the country for Juneteenth. But first, we have some things to cover. Sweeping the streets is always fun because I get to talk about whatever news I want to talk about. That's why this show is great. So the first thing we're going to talk about is Juneteenth hateration and holleration in the dancery. A bitter post popped up on a local forum, the Midtown Harrisburg Group 2026, titled Dismantle YPOC HBG. They were claiming that our Juneteenth events lacked inclusivity, and they were calling our organization cliquish and saying our events weren't good. What? I'd be wondering, like, which events did you go to? Because ours were grand. Every single one was amazing. So the framing of this anonymous critic is that YPOC is gatekeeping community spaces. The numbers and the real journalism tell a completely different story, and we're going to get into that in a second. Let us look at what actually the news reported. The Berg ran a feature highlighting how Juneteenth APG continues, right, to celebrate freedom, Black culture, and arts confidently, and noted how we bring people together hand in hand. The local attendees told the reporters that these events were vital for regional unity. And, you can clap that up, And that it provided a rare space where everyone felt seen, welcomed, and celebrated. And let's be real. They turned the comments section off on that hateful ass post because they knew the Capital Region would shut down the slander and put some belt to ass. That's what would have happened. So the comments got turned off. And you know what? You're lucky the comments got turned off because we were coming for that ass. I will say this, though. I'll say this. The unity that YPOC displays for Juneteenth HBG is for Black people. It's for Black people, strictly for Black people. There's another word I'm going to use, but I can't use it in front of company. But it's for Black people, and it's strictly for Black people, particularly Black Americans. And we saw a lot that was going on in the community. There was Juneteenth meets Carnival. Don't say anything. There's Juneteenth meets Carnival. We had other carnival events, We had Juneteenth events, but the one thing I'm going to say forever and always is that we need to celebrate Juneteenth in the perspective of how we are celebrating Black American culture. Why? Yes. Y'all can clap for that. It's okay. Some people are like, should I clap for that? I don't know whose side to be on. There's no sides. Juneteenth is about Black American history, and we want to remember that. You know what I mean? It's also, though, I forgot to wear my Black Music Month shirt today, but it's also Black Music Month, and NPR has been tearing it up. I'll tell you that. It's been amazing. Fred Hammond was on. Let's see. Who else was on? Anybody been watching Black Music Month? Who else? There's been, I know, we forget. Let's see. Eve was on. Eve's Tiny Desk for Black Music Month was amazing. So go back and watch those. They've been super, super dope. Fred Hammond took me back to my childhood when I was still a church girl. I am not a church girl any longer. I'm so sorry for those of you who keep asking me to go to church. I'm not going. However, Fred Hammond was amazing. Bread of life sent down from glory. If you don't know that refrain, that's because you weren't a 90s church kid. And that's okay. It's a special club that we all belong to that you will never know, and that's fine. All right. So the story number one was the kickoff and the YPOC VIP 10 reception. So YPOC celebrated 10 years this year. YPOC celebrated 10 years this year. And the VIP reception at Men in the Kitchen, it was phenomenal. Was it also hot like this basement? Yes, it's a little hot. But Due Process Band, Mr. Terrence Webb, who's here tonight, tore it up and showed us a grown and sexy vibe that we have had yet to see in Harrisburg. So it was beautiful. So Explore HPG highlighted our massive kickoff at Men in the Kitchen and Restaurant and Lounge. We celebrated a full 10 years of the young professionals of color in Greater Harrisburg, a decade of building community, and the media was right there to document our milestone. We thank you. Yeah. And we're going to take it on to the Work, Wealth, and Freedom Summit. The summit, baby. If you were missing for the summit, you were missing. Both the kickoff and the YPOC 10 VIP reception and the summit were amazing. Shout out to Representative Justin J. Pearson from Tennessee. He brought all the Memphis vibes. It was amazing. He spoke at both places, and we just thank him for being flexible. He had to leave suddenly because, he is actually running right now for office. He's running for to be a representative in the United States Assembly. So we are thankful that he took a little time out to be with us and to give us, a good word. And did he give a good word? I mean, it don't sound like he gave a good word. Did he give a good word? Okay. It was an amazing day. Shout out to Elise Irvis, our chair for Summit, Juneteenth HBG Summit. It was another phenomenal year. Shout out to so many different, oh my God, we had over 50 different speakers and panelists. If you want to check that out, we have the book available. It's both virtual and it's in print. Just so you can see yourselves in print. Y'all did an amazing job. Thank you, Juneteenth HBG. On to Taste of Black Harrisburg. And I just want to pause here. I'm sorry to get all my pictures up. It was a long week and also a short week. We're recovering. So I want to tell you something. Between Wednesday of the summit and Thursday of Taste of Black Harrisburg, I was in Chicago for the opening of the Obama Presidential Center. It was the best Juneteenth present that I could have given myself. I mean, the artists were amazing. The company was amazing. I got to hang out with a lot of my Obama friends from '08, the original OGs of organizing. Now, we were not the primary OGs. They get all the credit. But I will say that the '08 fam who came through to get Barack Obama elected in every state, it was so good seeing y'all last week for the opening of the Presidential Center. Can you believe it, you guys? We got this man elected. He did good work. We know he has some flaws. Nobody's disputing that because everybody's like, well, Obama did good work, but what about his flaws? Yes, we know the man had flaws. We understand. However, last week was a celebration of community organizing. What you can do when you come together in your community is such an important idea. And that was on display at the Obama Presidential Center. So, if you haven't been, so sorry, the tickets are sold out till January. It's awesome, but boo also, because when are we going to get to go together, right? That's really the question. Michelle's speech was amazing. It was amazing. Shout out to our forever First Lady, Michelle Obama. She just, I don't even have words. She looked amazing. The young lady who introduced her was amazing. It was just an amazing day. We were partying at the Obama Presidential Center on the grounds. with the building as a backdrop. It was amazing. Okay, let's keep going. Let's go to Taste of Black Harrisburg because, wow, Taste of Black Harrisburg was something beautiful. We got to showcase so many black and brown vendors and restaurateurs, hustle plate folks, people who have restaurants in the city. Sweet Tea and Greens was there. MIK was there. Shout out to Jazzy of Jazzy Good Eats, Jasmine White, who curated, and DeJuan Dixon, who curated this amazing, amazing celebration. That was Thursday. Our local directories lit up with coverage for the Taste of Black Harrisburg on North 4th Street. Shout out to Elise Irvis and Culture and Commerce Co-working for an amazing space. Thank you. Powered by Breadcoin. This event showcased the absolute best of our prolific local food businesses. We circulated our dollars and we fed our souls. That was something great. So excited. Yeah. It was really amazing. And shout out to, and we're going to talk about the performers, but shout out to the performers that started the week early, right? So at each of these events I'm talking about, we had folks who were performing, folks who were showing us the artistic side of Harrisburg, artistic side of the Capital Region. It was amazing. Story number 4, the Jubilee and the Parade. So as Macaroni Kid, Harrisburg, and the Berg stated, we got glowing reviews all around for our weekend events. The coverage of the gorgeous Juneteenth, it looked gorgeous, Juneteenth Jubilee at the South Riverfront Park was just something it was for the ages. This was the best Juneteenth Jubilee we've ever had. And it looked like a movie. It really did. We had performers, Due Process was there, Diva Davenport was there. We had so many amazing people who graced that stage. And there were so many kids out there. DJ Bach Reeves did his thing. It was beautiful. They highlighted how these events provided vital, joyful, family-centered spaces where everyone felt seen and welcome. Let's talk about the parade. That parade, we had 80 performers. We had just as many as last year, even if we didn't know, because some people kind of snuck in there, but it's okay. We understand you wanted to celebrate, but we saw you. They kind of snuck in there at the end. But shout out to the Baltimore Twilighters for coming up for a second year. Shout out to the Siltwalkers for coming up for a second year. Yes, shout out to Harrisburg Cougars for performing their butts off. They did a great job. Shout out to all our judges, John Trey, Miss Rosalind Copeland, Mayor of Harrisburg, and Mr. Joe from Martin Luther King Learning Development Institute. There we go, MLK LDI. Thank you guys all for coming, judging the parade, and being a part of something spectacular. It was an amazing day. Shout out to so right now we are at Capital City Music Hall, but also Justin Browning is also working with the Sawyers the Sawyers venue, and we had a really great viewing area and VIP area there. Thank you so much for that. It was wonderful. And the parade also just showed the Black excellence of Harrisburg. We had so many groups, church groups. We had almost all the D9 was there. We had dance groups. I mean, shout out to JL and the HBG RBG of HBG. They did an amazing job showing gun safety. They taught a lesson at the summit, and they open carried at the parade because Pennsylvania's open carry state. Did y'all know that? And open carries for everybody, by the way. Open carries for everybody. All right. Some people like, Kimeka, don't talk about guns, but you know what? It is what it is. So, they highlighted how these events provide vital, joyful, family-centered spaces where everyone felt seen and welcome. These are the top-tier events of the week. We were so blessed to have them there. And then our Change to Champions concert. Let me tell you about the Change to Champions concert. It was such an intimate experience. Shout out to Amberella for hosting. She did an amazing job. Honey Baby was amazing. People loved meeting Keith Murray. Loved it. And Zeddy Will was partying with the people. And people loved it, honey. They were like, oh my God, who's Zeddy Will? They folks left saying, he made a fan out of me. I love things like that. So the framing from some online trolls was, and also folks like the national terrorizer is that Juneteenth is not a real holiday. That's what they say. Juneteenth is not a real holiday. Why are you celebrating that, right? But it is that these cultural weeks are for everyone. These cultural celebrations for everyone. This week that we produce in Harrisburg is for everyone. We had over 7,500 people come out throughout the week. We had people steadily coming at each event. Y'all have to know that your participation is what makes Juneteenth HBG possible. Yeah. And for Media and Melon tonight, we are celebrating the sheer, explosive, kind of air that we had for Black excellence in the city last week. The air was thick with excellence. The air was thick with talent. And it was an amazing, amazing week. We had music, art, comedy that graced our stages all week long. We had, the incredible Umbrella hosting the main concert, keeping the crowd hyped from start to finish. We had powerhouse performances from Diva Davenport, the Soul Brothers Band, and our very own Due Process Band headed by Mr. Terrence Webb. We had bars and beats from The Real Lituation and nonstop laughs from Hyena Skits Live. The visual arts were on full display with stunning live art by Gigi, King Prolific, and moving spoken word from Leona the Poet and more. We even fed the soul with our entire Black Taste of Black Harrisburg offering and a live cooking demonstration by Chef Nocha. That's just the things I named. Y'all have to know that is some of the most amazing parts of Harrisburg. And there's still so much more. There's still so much more. That's why we had to get started ASAP planning for next year. And let's not forget the national talent that graced the Harrisburg stage. Keith Murray, phenomenal. Honey Baby, beautiful and phenomenal. And the viral sensation Zeddy Will, he partied right with the people. It was great. It was great. Listen, we are the Media and Melon, and we are the blueprint for these things. So we are very happy that you guys got to experience that with us. And shout out to Twitch was here. Our influencer game was great. Adriana, girl, your stuff looks amazing. What is our Twitch friends' names? What? A-B-O Dre. See? A-V-O Dre. I can't hear because, maybe we'll just say I'm hard of hearing. But A-V-O Dre, y'all did y'all thing. Y'all made us look super official. We're so thankful that you keep coming back to us for the different performances. We thank you. And we'll have more opportunities for you next year. But that's what it takes. It takes a village. It takes all of our special talents. Each one of us has a special talent. So if it wasn't for y'all, we would have not made this week possible. So thank you so much for doing that. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So while we're here, I just want to call up one of our chairs. Let's see who I have. Is there a volunteer brigade chair here? Is Phoebe here? Come on, Phoebe. Come on down. Yeah. I'm taking a little liberty. Sorry, Gibby. This was not in the program. But I wanted Phoebe to talk about the importance of volunteers. Hi, Phoebe. Hey, girl. First of all, you're gorgeous. And second of all, hey, Sora. Hey, Sora. Because Sora showed up for the parade, and all week long, actually. Yeah. Soras were at helping with the, all of the check-ins. We had Soras at the Jubilee. We had Soras at also the summit, so it was amazing. And Soras were in the parade. Yeah. So all week long. So talk to me, how important are volunteers to our week?
So quite literally, without volunteers, we wouldn't be able to do it.
Yeah.
Like literally. Yeah. There's only, 7 of us?
Yes.
8 on the core team?
Yeah.
And this year, if my numbers serve me correctly, we had 62 people volunteering.
Wow.
Yeah. We had children volunteering. We had mothers. We had educators. We had political dignitaries. We had CEOs and business owners. Yeah. We had our white allies. We had, everyone who understands the importance.
Our co-conspirators, as I like to say.
Everyone who understands the importance of helping, and many hands help lighten the load. Yeah.
I would like to know, did our white allies have the bail money ready? Because I definitely had to yell at a cop on Saturday.
Well, listen.
Thank you. So, yeah, but also tell us some of the roles that our volunteers did.
So, okay, so the volunteer effort is more intricate than what some people
Absolutely
expect.
right.
So for each of the 6 events that you named, it was important that I had a good understanding of the needs of each of the chair, from setup to registration, to running the merchandise table, to, concierge and hospitality, helping folks get to, the spots that they need to get to, helping with the vendors set up.
Oh, yeah.
Flow of traffic at different events, and obviously cleanup. And so from probably 2 to 3 hours before each event started until at least an hour or 2 after each event ended, myself and the volunteers were there with sleeves rolled up, ready to help.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So it's pretty
Y'all
involved.
did an amazing job. Please give Phoebe, our volunteer brigade chair, a huge hand. It was really great.
And our volunteers, because they were able to come
And
even in
our
my
volunteers.
absence sometimes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shout out to some of our top volunteers. I just want to shout out Pooja. She's a YPOC member.
Pooja's a vet.
And a super volunteer.
Super volunteer.
Yeah.
Elliot's a vet.
Oh,
super
shout out
volunteer.
to Elliot.
Ambria Bates is a
Yes,
vet.
Ambria.
Yvette Howard is a vet
Yes.
and super volunteer.
Yeah.
And not to shade any of the others, but those are some of the people. Nikayla Underwood.
17 years old.
17 years old, incoming
Sci-Tech,
freshman.
yeah.
Senior at Sci-Tech
Yes,
High School.
yes.
Some of the volunteers were very autonomous and independent, and Gina Hudson was a
Gina,
vet.
shout out to Gina.
That we could trust to kind of Arona East. Lots of people.
Lots of people.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for telling us about that. So I just want to say shout out to you. This is your 2nd year as Volunteer Brigade. You did an amazing job. I want to apologize to you because in the original book you were not in there, but I did redo the book so that you are in there.
Oh, thank you.
So I apologize for not having you in there initially.
That's all right.
We had some snafus with some things. And I was up till 5 o'clock in the morning doing books. But I can do it. I'm just saying,
You had all the things to do.
I
So
had so
to
many
be
things
fair,
to do. I had so many things to do.
Yeah.
So I'm thankful for you. I'm thankful that Mysore. I'm thankful that you are doing Juneteenth HBG. Thank you.
Of course.
So much.
Thank you for spearheading and being a trailblazer and for leading the way.
Try my
and for
best.
setting the precedence for us that no matter what your viewpoints are, no matter what your, some people have opposing views, and that's
Yes,
okay. It's
yes.
about coming together for the general purpose of the good of the community.
Absolutely.
So thank you for that.
It is my honor and it's my pleasure.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that is the end of our first segment. We'll be right back with There's Nothing to Do in Harrisburg, because that's what you always say. There's nothing to do in Harrisburg. And we're going to talk about the upcoming events. We'll see you in a sec. Thank you for tuning in for Black NewsBeat, our Juneteenth Rap and Victory Lap edition. See you in a sec.
Oh, wow. Look who I've run into today. This is phenomenal. Well, before I even go into our highs, let you introduce yourself because everyone may not be familiar. And by the way, I heard that you were in this huge contest. Can you kind of give us some details about what you got going on lately, Dion?
Okay. Well, I'm Dion Renee. I'm an international fine artist, and I'm from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. And right now, the contest you're talking about is the Johnny Depp People's Artist Voting Contest, and I could win it if the city supports me. It's really easy to vote. You just go to my website, dionrenee.com, and buttons right at the top.
Awesome. Well, you got my vote, D. I just want all of Harrisburg to show love for Dion Renee so that she can win Johnny Depp's contest, guys. Johnny Depp. And our girl got the talent. So let's bring home. How much is the prize?
It's $25K.
Let's bring home the prize. $25K, Harrisburg. Let's go.
So apparently, Chinese-owned companies are creating fake black entrepreneurs to sell fake black-owned products, and they're using AI to do it.
Everyone told me nobody would buy an elephant purse from a black woman. I made every one of these with my hands.
This is not a real person. Here's another one.
I design leather cowboy hats.
Wait, are you serious? You design hats?
Every detail. I pick the leather, choose the hardware, design the whole look. Like this one right here. I designed this.
Oh, wow, that is beautiful.
This is AI. Again, this is not a real person. I did the research. These people do not have a name. They do not exist. This is AI. The worst part is when I see these videos, I look in the comments and I see very conscious Black supporters who are saying they're going to buy it, or some saying they already bought it. They have no idea that they've been conned.
Helen Peguero is a Latina teacher with a specialization in bilingual special education. With a passion for supporting children from immigrant families, she helps them embrace their identities amidst the diverse cultural landscape of the U.S. Her bilingual children's book, Elena and Her Curly Adventures, aims to teach young readers the importance of self-love and acceptance. Through her work, she empowers children to celebrate their uniqueness and thrive in a multicultural world. To purchase Elena and Her Curly Adventures, you can visit Amazon or www.helenpeguero.com.
And we're back. Yeah. So if you think the momentum stops just because Juneteenth is winding down, you're sorely mistaken. Let's talk about what's coming up in the city of YPOC. First up, we have our monthly happy hour that's happening this last Thursday of the month. We are going to be at the LGBT Center. This is always a fun time. We have a great YPOC hour, happy hour with them at least once a year, once or twice a year. So come out Thursday, look on our YPOC official Facebook page for all the details to grab that location. And you already know what day it always is every week. The IT Day is Topics Tuesday, happening every Tuesday. Join the community over at Culture & Co. located right on North 4th Street for the best conversation, networking, and vibes in the city. Yeah. And looking ahead, get your calendars out and save the dates for Juneteenth HBG 2027. We will be there from the 12th to the 19th of June, which is actually Jubilee Day. The 19th is actually Jubilee Day. Mark your calendars. If you want to apply to be a chair for 2027, those will be coming out in the fall. That application will be coming out in the fall. We're starting early this year. And our core planning team starts meeting at the end of July. That's to tell y'all how much work we do for Juneteenth HBG. People are like, oh, you should only have 3 months. No, it is a year-round planning effort because it is a big festival at this point. Listen, when you're serving 7,500 to 10,000 people every year, right? Depending on the year, you need a whole year to plan. So come join us. Volunteer applications will open up in January. We thank our volunteers again. We could not have done this without you. And so our corporate partners and sponsors, your sponsorship activations are due to be secured by January so that we can start planning for the celebration. And we thank you. Thank you to all of our sponsors. Thank you so much for doing the things. Our vendors, if it was not for y'all, we just literally would not be able to do this. So we thank you. There's so many different things coming up for Juneteenth, for YPOC. One of the things I want to tell you about is, this is funny. So every year we go to Aquaba Inn, and we have a bit of a divide in YPOC because, you know, organizational things change every year and over time. So we're celebrating 10 years, and I think we finally recognized the generational divide. I'm so sad. Because half of us want to go to Aquaba with Ms. Monique Greenwood, and the other half, the young folks, are like, we want to go somewhere else. So if you are an older member of YPOC, we are still going to Aquaba Inn this year, August 7 to 9. Join us. We are securing our spots right now. The younger generation of YPOC will be doing something else, and that's okay. We want that. We want that to happen. So we are still going to Aquaba. And what else? What else somebody said? Somebody said something else. Make sure I didn't miss it. But definitely come out to Aquaba. It's been a wonderful, wonderful time. This will be our 10th year going to Aquaba. It is the relaxation capital of Pennsylvania. I will say that. All right. We'll be right back with our first guest, Mr. Terrence Rebb of Due Process Band, to talk about his experience with Juneteenth. We'll see you in a sec. See you, and we'll be right back.
I built my coffee shop from the ground up. Every penny counts. So these tariffs are creating chaos. Coffee beans are imported. I can't afford to pay the tariffs out of pocket. These tariffs have the potential to destroy my business. But Congressman Scott Perry supported the tariffs. They're another tax driving up costs on small businesses like mine to give tax cuts to big corporations and billionaires. Scott Perry should be looking out for small businesses instead of big corporations. I wish Scott Perry was looking out for us.
Call 911. I'm just gonna apply some pressure, okay?
When minutes matter, you have the power to save a life. Learn more at minutesmatter.upmc.com.
La Tiendita is Harrisburg's premier store for everything Ecuador. In this store, you will find a variety of cultural and traditional products and ingredients like chocolate that you can't find anywhere else in Harrisburg. La Tiendita also ships packages directly to Ecuador. If you have any family or friend, you can also do a direct money wire transfer to their bank account in Ecuador. La Tiendita is open every morning at 8:30 a.m. and you can find them at 3126 Sycamore Street, right here in Harrisburg.
Welcome to the Black News Beat. I'm here with Mr. Terrence Webb of Due Process Bands. And how are you doing tonight?
Great, fantastic.
So you were with us for Juneteenth. You were with us for 2 performances of Juneteenth. But before that, tell us about Due Process Band and how they came to be.
Okay, well, Due Process is a band that I've been working on for the last 10 years.
Oh, wow.
I've had a lot of different great musicians in the city. I work with some of the most phenomenal musicians in central Pennsylvania.
Wow. So over the 10 years, how has the band taken shape? How did you get your first members, and what does it look like now?
Well, as I said, I work with so many different phenomenal musicians. And it's always a collective kind of thing. I look around the city and I see all the talent. Harrisburg is so full of so many phenomenal musicians. And yeah, Harrisburg is full of it. And I get a chance to listen to a lot of people. And I approach different folks and ask them if they're interested in performing. Due Process is kind of a concept that I came up with. I'm sort of a political animal.
Right.
And so the concept is both political and social. When I talk about political, I talk about the judicial system and the call for due process with regards to Black equity.
I love it. That's amazing.
And then from a social standpoint, I believe that everything that we do is based on a process. And because of that process, I think that it is a due kind of process.
You're absolutely right. I love it. So, excuse me, because I have allergies, and my allergies are deciding that they want to act up now, so I apologize. But thank you. So tell us about your Juneteenth experience this year. Let's start with YPOC's 10th anniversary reception. How was it for you?
It was fantastic. I think you guys do a fantastic job of organizing and bringing to this community some of the, like I said, some of the great talent that's here locally. I really like the fact that this year you kind of focused on local talent.
Yes.
And I think that that's a critical aspect of what happens because so often local talent gets overlooked.
Absolutely.
And I think you kind of centered that interest, and I saw a lot of great talent here that you used. There was a young lady by the name, I want to say, I don't want to mistake her name, but I believe it's Queen Diva.
Diva Davenport.
Diva Davenport, oh my God. Phenomenal. I mean,
she is an old friend of the show.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, she's
unbelievable. And I think that
such a storyteller.
Oh my goodness, and such just a phenomenal talent. Her vocals are
amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Her range, her subject matter.
Exactly.
Phenomenal. So in that this particular version of Due Process, I kind of put together specifically for that event.
Yes.
I had Mr. Albert Pittman on guitar, who was one of the premier guitar players in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, he was real good.
Yeah, he wrote the song "We Got the Funk," which was the only.
What?
Yes, it was the only international hit to ever come out of Harrisburg.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's a phenom. Sterling Ingram on drums, absolutely excellent. Mr. J.J. Secure on bass, who was Count Basie's orchestra's bass player. Just a phenom, and I had a fantastic time. And then Richie Rags on sax.
Listen, Richie Rags!
Oh my God, just phenomenal.
People could not get enough.
Oh no, he's like all these guys are phenoms, and I get a chance to work with some of the greatest musicians that have ever.
And you're on vocals.
I'm on vocals and keyboards, and thank you. And so I got a chance to work with, like I said, some of the greatest musicians that have ever come through this town.
Wow.
I'm talking about. I started playing when I was in. I won't tell you guys. I started playing music when I was in like the 6th grade.
Wow.
I was very interested. It was something that really I was drawn to. I have 3 passions. My first passion, of course, is music. My second passion is construction. I do construction. My brothers and I ran a construction company for years. And my third passion is politics and
that's amazing.
Social kind
very
of
well-rounded. Very well-rounded. And so let's move on to Jubilee. You played the Jubilee with Due Process Band, and you were getting out in the crowd and interacting. Tell us what that experience was like.
That was also a great experience. That's something that I do on a regular basis. I like to get right up close with the audience and kind of interact with them, get them drawn in. We did a tribute to James Brown, who for me is what I would say my biggest inspiration. As a young man, I think I was 11 years old, and I saw James Brown perform live. I'm from York, Pennsylvania, and he was in a very small venue. I mean, very small, and he was on stage and he was tearing it up, and I was like,
wow.
Oh my God, I want to do that. And so from
Absolutely.
that, at that point, I just stayed at it.
That's awesome. And so what was your favorite point between the 2 events? What was your favorite?
Well, actually, yes. A young lady that hosted, that organized that, she was really great. She made
Are you talking about Ashley?
Ashley is great. She made sure that we had everything we needed. Ashley and I share something in common. I'm a stickler about time. I'm really I'm OCD when it comes to being on time and making sure that.
But I heard you was late.
No, I wasn't late. I'm never late. Never late. No. So,
I'm glad you were there. Okay, right on time.
Okay, I was right on time.
He said you may not come when you want him, but it'll be there right on time. Amen.
I'm always on time.
Okay.
Yes.
And last but not least, where is Due Process set to be next?
Well, we're looking at doing something down in York at Man in the
wonderful.
Kitchen. Yeah.
Ooh, yes.
So, yeah, that's
yes.
a great venue, great food, great vibe, and so we enjoy doing things locally. I don't really like to travel anymore, so I like to do as much as I can locally. And I want to thank you very much for having Due Process and allowing us to do our thing.
We're going to call you back because it was great. It was great. And any last words for the people? If people want to get in contact with you, if you want to know how they're going to play locally, what are you going to tell them?
Well, you can always reach me directly. My telephone number, if I may.
Sure.
717-773-1546.
Now the whole community going to have his number. Do it one more time.
That's Due Process. And at tweb973@gmail.
Yeah.
So look us up. We'd love to come and play. I always say we'll play anywhere. We'll play in your bedroom if it's big enough, and we're happy to do that. We love intimate settings.
That's the light skin coming out of him. That old OG light skin too. I'm playing in your bedroom.
I meant for you and your husband.
Set the tone is right. Mr. Terrence, I just want to give you your flowers. You guys were amazing.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. I wish you could have seen the people coming up to me after YPOC 10, the anniversary VIP reception. They were like, we didn't know they were so good. I said, well, I did. That's why I called them. You know what I mean? But you guys were great.
Thank you.
And you interacting with the crowd at Jubilee, I feel like Jubilee was such a vibe. And y'all just came in and did such an amazing job at the, to kind of round us out. So we thank you so much.
Well, I'd like to say one last thing.
Of course.
My daughter is Maisha Webb.
Maisha Webb!
Oh my goodness. And she
friend of
is,
the show, stylist, the little charcuterie.
Yes.
Amazing.
She is a phenomenal person. She just did the Harrisburg, the movie. I went to see that premiere. It was
She
fantastic.
was Granny Marie.
Oh my goodness,
Yeah,
she was phenomenal, and the movie was great. So if you guys get a chance to see it, please check it out. I think that it's going to be on real cool.
It is, and they're going to have another showing as well.
And they're going to have another showing. So
yes, amazing. Thank you for shouting that out.
Yeah.
We talked a lot about that on the show as well. Harrisburg the movie. I got to do the red carpet for both of the day sessions there, the day showings. So I'm so excited about that. Shout out to Preston Dent.
Yes, Preston Dent.
He actually came to our press conference for Affordable PA yesterday. Shout out to him. And he also came to our Work, Wealth, and Freedom Summit. He was on the panel for Affordable PA. So we're really, really thankful to Preston and a lot of our other Harrisburg folks. We had Mr. Carlos Johnson there. Tyler Harder was there. And Mr. Rich Forsman, who is here in the building.
Hey, Rich.
Which led to, so the summit led to an amazing press conference. I wanted to make sure I mentioned that. Shout out to Affordable PA for coming up and helping to fund the summit, which turned out amazing. So thank you to all of you for that. Thank you for your contributions. Thank you to Mai for being present. She's either a host or she's doing something. So we're thankful for her. And thank you. I just want to say thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes, thank you so much. I appreciate you. And we will be right back. We have another special guest, obviously, because this show was filled with special guests, okay? So we'll be right back after these special messages. See you in a sec.
Tonight in Harrisburg, the young professionals of color are honoring Black History Month by looking ahead.
Fox 43's Melina Brown has more on the event focused on Black History Month and Harrisburg's future Juneteenth festivities.
We all got blood in our veins. In a room filled with community leaders, families, and young people, the future.
I am Little Miss Black Pennsylvania Jr.
And the foundation of Harrisburg stood side by side.
I am the Juneteenth concert chair, as well as YPOC board, and founder and CEO of Power Choice Productions.
The young professionals of color hosted the event to honor Black History Month, with a special focus on the city's upcoming Juneteenth celebrations. Organizers say it's about more than just planning a festival, it's about celebrating the culture.
Music, art, storytelling, fashion, community, entrepreneurship.
Part of Thursday night's night's event was the focus on connection. People listened to stories, music, and art, while community leaders encouraged the next generation to take ownership of their future.
Black history is important to me because it's about my origins, and I feel like everybody should go out and learn more about Juneteenth. And I feel like that it's important that everybody learns about what happened back then.
The event highlighted the week-long festivities happening in Harrisburg for Juneteenth, including a parade and a concert open to all.
It's a very diversified experience. In a sense, there's not just one genre of individuals. You have older, you have younger. It's family-oriented, it's educational, it's fun.
Organizers say events like these help bridge the gap between generations and continue to be a space where history isn't just remembered, but lived, shared, and passed down.
It's a great way for us to be able to just celebrate the uniqueness that we share, and where we can have pride in the things that we do, and to give hope and to just stimulate our people with joy, innovation, creativity, and fun. And you know, we like to have a good time, so come to the cookout.
Yeah, everybody should probably come out here and, see about Juneteenth.
Milena Brown, Fox 43 News.
Well, it has been an amazing show, obviously, and we just want to make sure that you have a little more fun. So tonight we are welcoming to the Black NewsBeat for probably the second or third time, Real Lituation! And Real is special because Real actually wrote our Juneteenth HBG anthem that we have been showcasing for 3 years. So talk to us. How was your Juneteenth?
Oh, it was great. It was wonderful. Yeah, it was wonderful. Definitely. I appreciate it. I always love when Juneteenth comes around because it's like that holiday that's outside of Black History Month.
Yes.
So it brings it all back full circle. Black History Month happens pretty early in the year, and for at least the northern states, we always are kind of like battling to get out of that weather. So
Absolutely.
when Juneteenth comes, it's like perfect timing.
It's perfect timing.
Mm-hmm.
And as Eileen says, how much is the weather going to invoice us for the weekend? Because it was perfect weather. It was crazily perfect weather.
Yeah.
So tell us your process. Celebrate Juneteenth is now our official Juneteenth HBG anthem. So tell us the process of, writing and producing that song.
Well, it started out with a lot of light harassment. No, I'm kidding. No. Power Choice, Miss Yanni, she came to me.
Yanni is gonna harass you. It's true.
And her and Juan, they both came to me, and at the time I was recording and everything, just like with my friends, and they had ended up saying to me like, "Hey, since you already do your own thing, we like the sound that you have. Do you think you could come up with a song for Juneteenth?" And we shot off a couple ideas. And then right after that, I was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure I can definitely do something. And within I want to say 24 to 48 hours, they met me at the studio.
Wow.
And then once we did it, my friend, he's an engineer, and he got me. And then they're in the back of the room sitting on the couch, and they got done. And Yanni's like, yeah, yeah,
love it.
Yeah, so
I love that.
We just really went from there. That was just it.
I know that's a good feeling.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Especially me using the older influence to kind of
right. Because what's the sample from?
KRS-One.
Yep.
Yeah. Sound of the Police.
Sound of the Police.
Yep.
Right.
And so when I was making it, I know me and her just talked about just wanting to stay kind of in that pocket and still make it more modern, but music is universal, so it his flow doesn't really have a time period.
Yes.
I think people give it one.
Absolutely. Absolutely. The flow is timeless. Mm-hmm. That's a fact.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
So tell us what projects you have going on and where we can see you next as Real Lituation.
Currently, my most recent project is out, and I believe it's Unapologetically Real. Now, don't quote me. Don't quote me, because I'm my own,
Producer.
track keeper. Yeah,
Everybody,
so
yeah.
I have all of them in my head, but I'm 99.9% certain the most recent one is Unapologetically Real.
Yes.
And that was just an album where they definitely got a lot more conversation out of me. There's a song called Phone Call that the whole city loves, and it's a story, and it's a story about just someone that you have that's locked up or incarcerated, and they're trying to basically utilize you to get their story out. You know, we all have that person, that family member that basically they're going through something, whether it's them battling the addiction with the streets or an actual addiction, you know. But we all know how that feels to get those repeat phone calls, and they're just telling you like, hey, do this for me. I promise I'll be good on it this time. And hey, do that for me. And then, you know, one day you don't get any more phone calls.
Wow.
And unfortunately, that person's gone. You know,
Damn.
And so the song is just it's a story from just beginning to end about a friend of mine, actually a blended amount of friends and cousins that over the years when I was through my musical journey have they called me or it's their first week out because we know how that go. You know, they go right back in there.
That part.
But they be out for a
Recidivism
week.
is real.
Right. They come out for a week and you have that nice ride in the car that always feels like a movie. And they like, man, I got so many stories, but I suck at writing. Can you make me a song? And I've heard that so many times. I got to the point where I was like, I gotta put this out. So
I love it.
Yeah.
That's amazing. That's
Yep.
amazing. So I just wanted to know from the audience, who wants to hear from Real Lituation tonight? Yeah. I thought so. So we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to be back with Real Lituation doing
Absolutely.
2 numbers for us, one of them being Celebrate Juneteenth.
Absolutely.
We'll be right back after a quick little break. See you in a sec.
Let's get it.
Call 911. I'm just gonna apply some pressure, okay?
When minutes matter, you have the power to save a life. Learn more at minutesmatter.upmc.com.
Tonight on the Black News Beat, I'll be sitting down with our candidates for Dauphin County Prothonotary, Matt Krupp and Antonio Carreno. Please join me tonight at 7 p.m. We will be speaking to the candidates for our very first Sessions with the Candidates on the Black News Beat.
If you could say something to President Trump and he was going to hear you right now, what would it be?
You're a worthless pile of
And you voted for him how many times?
3 times. That was my bad. Apparently, I'm an idiot.
We are back with the Black News Beat. Are we back with the Black News? Oh, there we are. We are back with the Black News Beat, and I want to welcome to the Black News Beat stage, the BNB stage. Real Situation.
Hey, what's going on, y'all?
That's the sound of the police. That's the sound of the beast. That's the sound of the police.
RL, come on. Let's celebrate Juneteenth. Let's celebrate Juneteenth. Let's celebrate Juneteenth. To introduce myself, my name is real. Now let me take you into my methodical wheel. 1862, 1865. We both know which one is the real lie. Emancipation Proclamation is a lie they fed. Had a dance and celebration, brother slave in the head. I don't know what we was thinking. Maybe it rhymes with Lincoln. But 3 whole years serving water they was drinking. It was June 19, 1865. Galveston, Texas celebrated with pride. Hurt inside cause they heard all the lies. In less than 40 years this holiday would die. Did you know they wore red just to symbolize all the blood that was shed? There's so many lives. We lost civil rights leaders. We watched the system cheat us. Fists held high while we screaming from the bleachers. Green on our flag so the roots still reach us. Black on our flag but remember what it teach us. We all unified, together side to side. We gotta walk tall with our heads held high. You got food, then bring it to the table. Cause this ain't for the gossipers that's watching cable. We gotta talk about it right now while we able. Ain't in there telling fables, ain't slaving in the stable. And can I ask you, are we really free? Could we celebrate in parks with the families? Could we walk around taking pictures candidly? I mean they could, so how hard could it be? See again, I'ma bring you to reality. We could barely get a job with a salary. Had to walk away to school burning calories. I'm real, I invite you to reality. Come on. Let's celebrate Juneteenth. Let's celebrate Juneteenth. Let's celebrate Juneteenth. Come on, man. Shawty a model, no pose. She pull up and step out of clothes. Her coke is a bottle on vogue. Shawty a model, no pose. Shawty a model, no pose. Her melanin down to her toes. She don't even know where I go, but she like the way that I stroll. Shawty a model, no pose. Shawty a model, no pose. Shawty a model, no pose. Her melanin down to her toes. Shawty a model, no pose. Shawty a model, no pose. Shawty a model, no pose. Her coke is a bottle on vogue. Shawty a model, no pose. And I like to float. I rode through the city and she gotta step out of clothes. I'm sparking the blunt, you smelling the runch. Just inhale it all in your nose. I stuck on the gas, the pedal on smash, and now I'm all in the roads. Her coke is a bottle on vogue. Now what you want from me? I'm needing your company. I wrap your arms around my heart and now you're all of me. Look baby, keep calling me. And no, I don't ball for free. I'm hitting decline, you wasting my time. I'm pushing you off of me. Shawty a model, no pose. Shawty a model, no pose. Shawty a model, no pose. Her melanin down to her toes. Shawty a model, no pose. Shawty a model, no pose. Shawty a model, no pose. Her coke is a bottle on vogue. Shawty a model, no pose. She pull up and step out of clothes. Her coke is a bottle on vogue. Shawty a model, no pose. Shawty a model, no pose. Her melanin down to her toes. She don't even know where I go, but she like the way that I stroll. Yeah. Shawty, pose for me. Your body's for me. You're on. I'm out. I was told.
Listen. Real Situation is real lit, obviously. And I just want to say, welcome to the Last Lap. Thank you for being here. Clap for yourselves. Big up yourselves. Without y'all, none of this is possible. So thank you for being here. Thank you for being with us. Thank you for rocking with us. Thank you for rocking with us for Juneteenth. We have so much in store for you for the rest of the year. People are asking, what's next? You need to join YPOC. That's what's next. You need to join YPOC. That's what's next. Because we need your help throughout the year to pull off these amazing events. So, shout out to y'all. Clap for yourselves one more time. We will see you in a couple of weeks. Good night.